Welcome to this time together. Welcome to this call. Welcome to the next 30 minutes where you've come to set an intention of finding some inner peace. So just breathe a deep sigh of gratitude towards yourself for taking this time, whether you're on live or you're watching this on playback. Be as undistracted as you can. Turn off all notifications. Try to be in a quiet place where you can be completely present with this experience in the present moment. And as we get started, I like for us to keep embedding what we call the 4 pillars of the truth, the creed that we want to align with in our lives all throughout every single day. So if you can read it out loud with me, it would be great. It would add another element to the alignment process. But if you can't, that's fine. Just listen. And as we've learned that we are the product of repeated emotions, what fires together wires together, neurologically, psychologically, emotionally, in every way. So the more we have experiences emotionally aligned with the truth that we want to see present in our life, the truth that we really are created from, then that just takes repetition. So do this often, do this emotionally, not just cerebrally. So here we go. My true self is created from and is a piece of the divine, God, infinite intelligence, pure love. I am perfect, worthy, inherently valuable as I am. I am not becoming, I am discovering and aligning. I am. Everything in life happens for my highest and best. There are no accidents. Life happens for me, not to me. Now is all there is. There is no then or there, yesterday or tomorrow, before or after. There is only now, and authentic gratitude is the doorway to accessing it. Relaxing and allowing, relowing. This openness brings the flow of inspired ideas and actions. This aligns me with my true self. We start every call with those statements. And as I said, as you do that more and more, even if right now some of them may feel foreign or even you might be resistant to some of it, just let that be as it is and don't judge it. And as we do this exercise, there will be maybe times where thoughts of maybe stuff you have to do later or stuff you did earlier. See, that's not the now. There is only now. So when those things come, or resistance to maybe something that your mind is thinking of, this exercise is not dealing with your mind. The mind is where our fear lives. The mind is where our pre-programmed thoughts come from. This exercise is more focused on your heart, where your true self lives, where the alignment to the divine. So when you find yourself thinking, just notice that and let those thoughts pass as you realign. So as you settle in to this experience for the next little while, after the 30 minutes, this call will just end. And wherever you are at that time, just let it keep happening. It doesn't mean you have to stop. But this part, and I might not say goodbye because we're going to be in a meditative state, maybe journaling, maybe imagining some things that we're going to experience together. So just realize that that's perfectly normal. You didn't do anything wrong. And as you're settling into where you are right now, just close your eyes gently. Hopefully, you've turned off your distractions and you can just be completely present. Find the deepest belly breath that you can, which means your belly is going to extend as it fills up with air. With me, ready? Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold that breath at the top. And exhale out slowly, relaxing even more as you do. Paying attention to just the breath. If thoughts come, as they will, just gently, without judgment, bring your awareness back to the breath. Inhale deeply again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it gently. And exhaling, relaxing shoulders more, your face, your eyelids. Notice your eyelids, letting any tension go around your forehead, your jaw, getting all the air out. Inhale deeper. Feel like you're even bringing it from your toes as you bring all of the air up as high as you can, up into the crown of your head, and holding it there. And exhaling slowly, realizing that our spirit lives in breath. Our spirit is formless, our breath is formless. Breath is the biggest tool we have to keep us in the now. Pillar number 3. Now is all there is. And we only breathe now. Another deep inhale. Filling the whole torso, noticing the heart area as that air passes. The heart area of your body is also where our soul, the true self that's connected to the divine, resides. Holding that breath, noticing the heart expanding and warming, tingling even that area as you let the breath out, feeling more peace. This breath, if you will use it throughout your day, when thoughts that spark and trigger fear, fear is from the survival brain. When you breathe this way, you calm down that part of your brain and you can access the be still and know place, the deep, true self of God, love, infinite intelligence. This is your biggest tool. And as you continue breathing just more naturally now, but you're coming from a deeper place, you've actually opened a portal to the divine that you did not have prior. So keep breathing just naturally, feeling and sensing the shift of energy inside yourself already. Noticing the heart area. In your mind's eye, connecting that heart to the crown of your head, or actually to your inside of your eyelids. Notice the inside of your eyelids, relaxing, And just in your imagination, making a conduit between that heart and the eyes, which are the window to the soul. Just take a few moments imagining that and feeling the reality of that. And after you've done that, just imagine a, a part of you floating above you. So you're actually going to clone yourself in a way. And we're going to call the part that's just, it can be above you, float just above you. See yourself where you are physically. So you can feel where you are physically. But then I want you to align with an observer of where you are. So this may be a little tricky for some of you if you haven't done this kind of exercise, but just notice yourself sitting where you are or laying where you are. So there's actually two of you. There's one that's you physically, and then there's one that's observing the you right above you. So you're looking down, and that you can see the entire place you are. Let align with the observer so that you can see the you and see where the you is physically. Notice the room you're in. Look all around as the observer, seeing the you in the chair. And as the observer, you are aware of everything that the you in the chair is feeling, thinking, experiencing, without any judgment. The observer you is just aware. So go to that place where the observer is aware of the you and notice what you observe. Is the you in the chair confused, calm, anxious, worried? Notice. You come up with your own observations. We'll take just a few more moments for you to experience that perspective. And after you have experienced that perspective, notice the difference between you as an observer was observing it different? Did noticing it feel more calm? The you in the chair was still experiencing whatever it was. But from the observer standpoint, there was distance emotionally. So from the observer, send some messages to the you that you see before you. And these messages are going to be done with thought and emotion. They're going to just feel like inner dialogue that you're going to send to that you. The observer is the true self that's aligned with the infinite. In fact, your observer may actually, you may picture that as God. It's completely up to you how you picture that. But as you shift to I am statements that align with the truth of who you really are, the whatsoever things are true from a spiritual standpoint, whatsoever things are pure, of good report, you're deciding to align and choose you this day to think and feel on these things. It isn't a cerebral experience, it's emotional. So I am safe. I am loved. I choose peace. And as you say those words, imagine a rush of love and light coming into you from the observer, from the top of your head. Just let this warmth, imagine it as a light. Energy is light. Everything is light. And where there is light, no darkness can exist. So imagine it using your inner eye, the window to the soul. Imagine the light flowing through you, feeling it with gratitude. Put a smile on your face. Thank you. Thank you. And as you feel that from the you in the chair, that aligns you with the observer you. That is the unity between mind and spirit, mind and soul. That's rewiring you to your true identity of who you spiritually are and always have been. Keep breathing and just keep experiencing this with using your inner eyes, your inner senses. I am grateful. I choose peace. I align with faith and love. Keep breathing. And as the observer, float up just a little bit higher. Float up so you see the bigger perspective of the house you're in, the place you are physically now. The observer can see it from a higher perspective. In fact, let the observer just keep floating up, higher, higher, perfectly safe, seeing even a bigger perspective of the town you're in, the state you're in, the country you're in. You're floating up in the clouds. You see the earth. The earth is there. You're safe. You know your body's down in that place where you left it. Noticing everything. Knowing that there is a spirit of fear that is pervasive where you are looking, and you know from your perspective that all is well. In fact, keep floating up into the atmosphere. There's no air, but you don't need air there. You are in your spirit. You are not in a body. You're perfectly safe. There's no gravity. And as from this perspective, you look around, you see infinite amounts of stars, galaxies. In fact, you know you can't even see how many there are. And you know they are infinite, without end. And you glance back and see the earth in its beautiful form. And you know that there are no accidents. Everything is held in perfectness. It is out of our control. We are not in charge. There is such peace because we know from an observer standpoint that we are here for just a blip. We are in our physical bodies for just a blink of the eye, and everything is perfectly held in balance, way, way above what we can even possibly imagine. And yet we know that we are connected to the same energy, the same love that created the worlds without end. And we are part of that, the perfection of the universe, the perfection of God, the perfection of pure love. And as we breathe that emotion into our physical selves and stay aligned with the perfection that we are spiritually, and that everything is made. There was nothing made that was not made in the perfection of love, peace. Breathing that into you as you continually align with the observer, with the part of you that is pure love. And as you go through your days, remember this exercise. When you feel any anxiousness, it's fine. Don't resist it. Don't fight fear. Notice the fear. And then consciously shift to thoughts that create emotions, breathing deeply. And as you move to journaling right now, write these things down from a place of love. I am aligned with pure love. I am a piece of God. I am part of the perfection that is everywhere. All is well. I choose peace. And you will start to and continue to rewire to the true you that has always been there. Namaste.